You don't have what it takes to beat this game.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the world's hardest game 4. Let's dive straight into this. Frames is here saying, cool. Jacob says, Deathless full game hype. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. It could, see, the scary thing is, like, it could happen today, or it could happen tomorrow, or it could take like a week, or it could take like 2 weeks. We'll just have to wait and see. But I know we can do it. I mean, if you go through a whole game and get 1 death, surely you can do it with no deaths. It can't be that hard. I mean, you know, come on. It can't be that hard. I was thinking about it. If we can get past 2A3, if we can get past 2A3 without any deaths, then I'm like reasonably confident at getting the rest of the game deathless. To be honest, the first 2 levels are like the hardest. I feel like once I get past 2A3, everything past there is pretty consistent. Obviously, we could still make a mistake, like we did last stream, but it's the hardest stuff done, I guess. I mean, there's lots of hard stuff in level 4, but I feel like we're getting pretty consistent at that. Also, I feel like if I get to level 5 deathless, I'm probably going to get unstuck somewhere in level 5. So, we'll just see how we go. Cool, that was a bit close. Alright, so far so good. Oh, you know, I did say we were going to practice A2. But now I've kind of started a run, so I'll just have a go at it here. And we died. Okay, we will practice this then. Unfortunately, though, we'll have to go back from the beginning. But what we can do is we can skip the water section, because we don't need to do the water section to... we don't need to do the water section to practice this. Yeah, it's strange. I used to struggle with it, then I felt like I had the hang of it, and now I feel like I'm struggling again. So we'll give it the attention it deserves, because we never really practiced it that much when we first learnt it. So we'll try and make that nice and solid. Okay, so we can just go straight to the ice room from here since we're just practicing. So it won't take us too long to get there. Okay, and I will disable auto-saving. Okay, so let's give this a practice. Make sure that I know what I'm doing. Oh, that's a bit nasty. Yeah, I feel like definitely some more familiarity with this will help. Okay, that was fine. We'll just do this bit at the beginning because the rest of it is fine. So I'm not going to waste my time practicing the rest of the room. Oh, that was not so good. So I'm trying to work out like the path to avoid wall bounces. That was good. I think a bit more of a thoughtful approach to my movement will probably help to avoid wall bounces. Ah, that's a trick I've fallen for before, so I need to make sure to go backwards there. Ah, that's a common place to get... Oopsie. It's a common place to come unstuck. Oh. Yeah, this is why we need to practice this. Okay, that works. Okay, that works, but it's not ideal. So I need to pay attention to getting that coin. Same as the one on the other side, actually. Yeah, see, I kind of went too high up there. I also went across too quickly. Yeah, I can afford to take a bit of time at the end there. It's actually reasonably lenient, so I can afford to take the time to make sure I get all the coins so I don't have to go back. And I think often I'm in a bit of a rush at the end there, but that's actually not the most rushed part. So like here, I can just kind of hang around for a bit, and then I still make it off. I mean, Grant only just made it, but we still made it, so... Yep. Nice. Okay, so I feel a bit more comfortable with that now, but it still needs a lot of work. Yeah, once I get to there, I'm fine. It's that last void hole, if I can avoid that, the rest of it should be fine. And I think that's something I didn't realize before. I was always rushing towards the end, but it's actually not. It's actually not so critical. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Okay, so at the beginning I need to go up as soon as possible, and then wait for the platform to cross before going over the void, and then not miss all the items, and not bounce off that wall. Okay, that was terrible, but we can do better. There we go, now we're safe. We could have gone up faster there. Yeah, see, we're too slow there. Cyan Studios here. Welcome to the stream, Cyan. We are practicing 1A2. Trying to get some more consistency here. Yeah, that was a little flustery at the end. Or I should say very, very flustered at the end. We actually made it onto the other side and then we slipped down somewhere else, but... Okay. Oopsie. Oh, that was only, yeah, I only just made it. Death was segmented? No, we're just doing practice. Just doing practice, that's all. Ah, that last coin. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, man. Yeah, if you get hit with those wall bounces in the wrong way, you can lose a lot of time there. So I think the key is to take it slow and steady and kind of take a smooth line that doesn't hit any walls. Ah, but even that, yeah. Honestly, I feel like we're doing worse on this than we were before. There it is. Yeah, that's it. Okay, nice. Oh. Only just. Oh, just got a little bit slippery on the ice at the end there. A bit more control. Ah, now that's a case where I went over too early. So it's good that I was ready early, but I need to wait for the void to close before I move over. Ah, missed the key. Missed the key. Oh man. Yeah, I'm losing quite a bit of time at the end there, which means I'm really cutting it fine when the platform leaves. Ooh, that's no good. Ah, those wall bounces, man. I need to be more prudent about avoiding those because they really do mess you around. Yep, too slow. So I need to make sure I'm above. Make sure I'm above that one there. That block. Problem is, I need to fit in a one-wide gap, so I need to be above it and then move down to be below it. Like that, yeah. That was actually really smooth. That's what I need to do every time. Oh, not up that high. Let me just practice this anyway. Okay. Ah, too early. Ah, now if I push myself... Let me just show you something quickly. If I push myself against this wall here, then I'm in a good position to come straight down and across over there without bouncing into anything. So I should probably try and make a conscious effort to do that. Yeah, see there I had a wall bounce. I also missed the key, but I had a wall bounce because I wasn't quite aligned properly. So I'll try and fix that. Oh man. This is tough. Ah. Yeah, it needs to be smoother movement through there. That's it. Yeah, and then we need to be low enough to avoid that wall bounce. It's like just every single piece of movement needs to be in quite a precise position. That's it. That's perfect. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, that's what we need to practice. Real P is here saying hello. Hello, welcome to the stream. We are practicing 1A2, the top left. This devilish area here. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Hey, that actually worked. Okay. Yeah, I really need smooth movement on the way back from the checkpoint. Right there. But not so slow. Okay, nice. Yeah, like that. Bit slow there. Too slow, too slow. Whoa. Yeah, too slow. Nice, nice. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh. Yeah, gotta watch out for that. Nice, that's it. Jacob says, do you think you'll keep all the fast strats in the quest for Deathless? I'd like to. I'd like to because I'd like to get a sub 29, which would need pretty much all the fast strats. We'll see how we go. Like, if I think that there's a particular strat like this one, for example, that's just holding us back too much, then I might replace it with something easier. But the thing is, hang on, let me focus here. Ah, not quite, not quite. The thing is, I feel like Deathless doesn't mean as much if you don't do it with speed strats. I'd like it to be I'd like it to be a world record as well, so you can say like, hey, here's the world record and it's deathless, rather than just like, here's a run I did that's deathless, but I took like super safe strategies. So I'll see how I go. We might we might adopt some safer strategies in particularly difficult areas like this one. Ah, oh, man. So close. Yeah, in when I did the World's First Game 2, when I attempted World's First Game 2 Deathless, I tried to use as safe strategies as I possibly could, but removing the speedrun element kind of made it more annoying, I think, because it meant as soon as I died, I kind of failed, which I suppose we're kind of at that point with World's First Game 4 as well, but with World's First Game 4, we've been able to set speedrun PBs along the way, so you can see clear progress. Whoa, what a save! What a save! Oopsie. Anyway, I still feel like I haven't mastered this, so we'll spend a bit more time here, and then we'll do some attempts. That was perfect, yeah. Ooh, not quite. Nice, nice. Yeah, that went wrong as soon as I had that wall bounce. That really shouldn't happen. Got to make sure to be below that one. Okay, nice. Oh, I just bother. Okay, well maybe we'll try some attempts and see how we go. Oopsie. Silly thing. Oh, I need to enable auto saving. And then do this. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. Nice. Okay, let's see if our practice paid off. Nice. That was very smooth. Oh, you're kidding me. I don't think I've ever died there before. Well, maybe like when I was playing it casually. I make an effort to be on the inside there because I don't want to bonk the wall. But clearly I was too far on the inside. Ooh, not quite. I thought that was actually gonna be right. Maybe I did a slow turnaround on the coins. Okay, nice. I think the amount of water in this room makes the walls look extra purple. Because these are supposed to be blue walls, right? I mean, I know the blue walls have a purple tint in them. That's why it looks so purple, but... Ah, not quite. Yeah, it wasn't so smooth on the, wasn't so smooth on the left side, so I was a bit behind on time there. Jacob says, ironic that the earlier levels are harder than the later ones once everything's optimized. And then he says, I say that while I can't beat level 4 without my death count tripling, lol. Yeah, well, definitely level 4 is the hardest in sort of general terms. But the specific strategies I'm using mean that I've got a lot of tough stuff to do on level 1 and 2. I think it's funny that Stevie managed to make level 4 harder than level 5 on both the Wozzo's Game 3 and 4. Also, I've done a fair amount of offline practice of level 4, which is why I'm pretty consistent on it. That being said, I've still only beaten it deathless once. Okay, good start, good start. Oh, so close. So close. I got the beginning of it fine, and then I just flooded around at the end. Man, I swear I've gotten worse at that. I don't know how that happened. I mean, I was never that good at it, but maybe it's just a psychological thing because I spent so much time practicing it that I feel like I ought to be really good at it. Or that I'm, like, anticipating it really strongly as an important part of the run, whereas before I didn't really think of it too differently from anywhere else. But I feel like we didn't die there like that often last stream. Anyway, at least the hard stuff's at the beginning, right? I mean, we're talking about like level 1 and 2 being harder than the rest. Imagine if it was the other way around, and you had to do levels 1, 2, and 3 perfectly, and then you had to try hard stuff on level 4 and 5. I mean, there is hard stuff on level 4 and 5, but it's not this hard. Oh, that's okay. Alright, here we are yet again. Ah, man. It's just not happening. How much time do we lose if we do ice first? Just wondering if we should do a couple of runs of that just to get some extra practice on that section without having to wait 4 minutes to get there. Maybe I'll just give it a go and see how long it takes. Frame says it's like a second or two lost. Yeah, that's not really that bad, is it? I don't know if I was supposed to get that this time, or if I was supposed to wait until I came back, but anyway. That was pretty slow, so I'm guessing I was probably supposed to get it on the way back. There we go. Oh, yeah, that was too close. We'll do a couple of runs ice first, just to sort of get comfortable with A2. Oh, that was silly. Get comfortable with A2, and then we'll probably move back to water first, but I'll see how it goes. And I need to pay more attention in the bottom left of A2, because that's the second time we died there. It really shouldn't happen. Okay, we'll try going straight over this time. Get the coins on our way back. Ah, not quite, not quite. Let me just practice the way back. Okay. Oopsie. There we go. Yeah, it's really weird. I feel like this area is giving me more trouble than it was before. So I'm hoping that a bit of comfort and familiarity with it will help. Okay, there we go. That's one success. Oh, beautiful coins. Perfect. Okay, we'll keep going and do the water. When am I supposed to get those ice coins? Maybe I was supposed to get them before. And now I'm going to be slow on the water as well. Oh, and I died as well. Okay. Maybe I'll do that a couple more times and then we'll go back to water first because I'm more comfortable with B2 on the other cycle. So actually I won't use the timer here. I'm just going to practice top left A2 and then just reset. I could put a save file, but I'm going to do this bit of the game first just to kind of, I don't know, mix it up a little bit rather than practicing it like over and over again. Just give a bit of variety. And sort of put it in a bit of a run setting, if you like. Nice. Okay, we'll do that again. Cyan says, where's timer? I turned the timer off because I'm just practicing at the moment. We'll just do this a couple times and then we'll go back to water first and see how we go with that. Oh, that counts. That counts. Okay, we'll do that one more time, and then we'll go back to normal runs. So far we're 2 for 2 though, on these particular attempts. So that's good. That's the kind of confidence boost that I need. I think this is, it's about confidence at this point. Nice. Okay, we'll go back to doing proper attempts now. Just realized we haven't been out of level 1 the whole stream, so let's try and change that. Because I'm sure you're getting sick of seeing this over and over again. We're ready now. We've practiced A2. Everything else is going well. Let's put it all into place. That was a tight coin grab. Oh, not quite on that section there. I knew I was a bit late in, but I thought I was going to be able to recover, but apparently not. The mill is here. Welcome to the stream. We are attempting a deathless run. See if we can get that golden sub 29 time. Good luck, thank you. I'll need it. I will need it. Right now we're struggling a lot. Yep, case in point. Struggling a lot with level 1. Didn't go up early enough there. Oh, really? Oh, that's silly. Yeah, that's a sad place to die. Alright, so let's not make that mistake again. Ah, man. That's something that used to never happen to me before. And then I did it once. We'll keep going for now. Blitz says, without dying, it's impossible to win the world's hardest game 4, even though you have to be careful. I'm not quite sure I understand what you mean. What do you mean it's impossible to win? Can't we win without dying? But thanks for stopping by. Camille says, "Nice deathless death strat." Yeah, I've gotten pretty consistent. Yeah, did I change how I did it? Yes, I did. I worked out a slightly different way to do it that is consistently deathless. Okay, we're actually only 2 seconds behind. I thought we lost more than that, but it was actually only 2 seconds, which is not too bad. So this is still a fine run. The 4-game sum is my PBs for all the 4 games. Whew, I was a bit close, but we made it. So it's World's First Game 1, World's First Game 2, pauseless, World's First Game 3, any percent glitchless, and World's First Game 4, any percent glitchless. You can kind of think of it as like a sum of best for quad factor. It's just kind of a thing that I'm using to motivate myself and sort of give me a number that I can work on no matter which game I'm playing, right? So when I improve my PB in any of the games, then it gets lower. and I'll try and see how low I can get it. Alright, we're finally into B1. I haven't seen this all day, I don't think. Let's see if we can make this into something. Oh, so close. So close, but not good enough, I'm afraid. I thought I had it, to be honest. But we just nicked that enemy. Didn't quite turn around and run. Yeah, it would have been pretty much tied with my PB, because my PB also had a time loss in level 1. But if we really want to do well, we want to get in at 6:55 pace. That would be ideal. Anyway, I feel like we're finally warmed up now. We had a bit of a slow start to the stream, but I think we'll get a run going soon. Right, now let's not mess up these coins this time, hey? Might switch back to the old strategy. A little bit close there, but we're alright. Perfect. Beautiful. No complaints about that. Oh, come on. You always gotta be on your toes. The moment you lapse in focus is when it all goes south. Bit too much celebration over something that really is not terribly difficult. Okay, good start. Good. Now let's not mess it up here, hey. Unknown Rager says, is level 2 shorter than level 1? The split is similar. Yes. Well, if by shorter you mean it takes less time to complete, then yes, it is shorter. In fact, level 1 is the longest level in the whole speedrun. So level 1 takes about 7 minutes. Level 2 takes about 5 minutes. Level 3 takes about 5 minutes. Level 4 takes about 6 minutes. And level 5 takes about 6 minutes. So, compared to World's First Game 3, they're quite even, which is interesting. Because like World's First Game 3 is like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, right? Like they get a lot longer towards the end. Whereas World's First Game 4, they're pretty similar, really. And they all have the same number of areas. Yeah, they all have 12 areas. Which is part of the reason why they take a similar time. Whereas in World's First Game 3, the first level only has 5 areas, whereas the last level has 16 areas, so they get a lot longer as they go. Which makes more sense in my opinion, but doesn't really bother me. Okay, good start. Level 1 you have to do quite a lot of backtracking. I think that's what makes it so long. Wow, I only just made it through there. But we did make it, so let's focus on keeping this run alive. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, can we do a sneaky? I think we can. We died, but... Vowels is here. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna keep going just because we're on good pace and we haven't even seen level 2 yet, so so I feel like we should get a breath of fresh air and see a different level for once. Oh, that's no good. Yeah, so this run is not going to amount to anything, but I'm just going to keep going at least into level 2 just to get a bit of variety, and then we'll reset at some point and do a proper run. It's a shame we had to miss that coin in A3. Ooh. Well, I'm glad that didn't happen in real run, but it is a bit worrying about my consistency here. That's it. Just realized the decimal point on the splits is like really high up. So we'll do a bit of practice of level 2. Frame says, finally, level 2. Yeah, I thought a bit of contrast might be needed. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good either. Also a bit of practice on level 2 will be useful, otherwise we'll spend like 2 hours getting a deathless run into level 2 and then we'll just choke on here, for example. I think I'll practice all of level 2 and then we'll reset. So I'm thinking like B1, A1 and A3 could all do with some practice. Nice. That's good. Oh, that's not so good. Weird place to die too. Shouldn't really be dying there. Missed coin is unfortunate as well. Oh well, we'll keep going. We're just practicing level 2 anyway. Alright, now this is also one of the other difficult strategies I got. Maybe I'll actually disable autosaving, just so I can practice it again if I want to. Okay, nice. Yeah, I might just do that a couple of times. We can stop the splits. Okay, good. Nice, okay. Alright, enough practice. I think we should dive into another run. Enable autosaving first. Unknown Rager says, love how they just throw parts that are similar to Waltz's Game 1 tracks randomly, just as a, here, try this. Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of similarity between enemy patterns across all the games. I assume that's what you mean. Usually they have some kind of variation or spin on them, but sometimes they're just pretty much exactly the same. But I mean, you can't blame him. Stevie made all of these games by himself. Eventually, going to run out of ideas. Yes, Pamil, it is possible, but it's something I haven't included. It's a bit harder than the left side. The right side's a bit harder than the left side, and also I just never really learnt it, and at this stage I'm just going to keep what I'm familiar with. But you can do it. You can do fast on the right side, yeah. Oh, that's no good. Frames, when you say make that part easier, are you talking about B3 or something else? Yeah, B3, yeah. Yeah, well, in truth, it's probably not any harder than the other strategies I'm using in level 1. But the thing is, I've already got so many tough routes in level 1 that I don't really want to add any other complications to it. So that's kind of my thinking there. if I was prioritizing speed, then I might adopt it. But at this stage, I'm just kind of keeping the strats I've got and just going for 0 deaths. So that's why I'm keeping the stuff that I'm familiar with. Oh, that was a little bit close. Yeah, so what I'm doing there to get the Deathless Death strat is basically hugging the inside edge and going straight down underneath the enemies rather than diagonally down. And that basically allows you to avoid the enemies much more consistently. Unfortunately, we did die there last time, but we got it this time, so... Nice. Okay, good run, good run. Nice. That's what I like to see. Oh, that's nasty. I'll keep going just because, you know, we need to actually get a run going here. Okay, that was a bit ambitious. Okay, I'll reset there. It's not too much point trawling through level 2 again. Sad death, but we'll get there eventually. Where's the time save for level 5 that I'm not doing? I'm just curious which rooms am I being slow in? I'm guessing B4 is one of them. Maybe C3. I feel like A3 and A4 it's hard to gain time because they're so cycle based. And oh yeah, I'm not saying it's gonna be easy stuff. Yeah. Yeah, A4 and A3 must be maxed because of the cycles. C3 is an interesting one. But B3 also feels kind of maxed. Maybe it's not, but it kind of feels that way. And most of the last 5 rooms feel kind of maxed. Maybe A2? Maybe some time save on A2. On the second pass. Of course, there's the fast exits from A2 that I know about. B3, couple of small time saves. Oh, interesting. And of course, a good coin room would be important. Most of my coin rooms are probably 2 to 3 seconds off optimal. Frame says, my plan for this year was to do level 3 IL, level 4 IL, and level 5 IL. Well, you've done one of those. Let's see level 4, that would be insane. Nice. Now see, I wasn't even concentrating that hard on that. I feel like when I give it less attention, it's better. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Asherman's 10-year-old run is third on World's Game 2. Yeah, no one really runs World's Game 2. I mean, it's got more runners than World's Game 3 and 4, but most of them are not really... most of them are not really like active runners, should we say. Like, Aaron and I are basically the only people who've actually, like, given it some proper attention. Also, Shirama. Oh, really? Shirama is a World's Game 1 runner. And their time from, I think it's like 12 years old now, is still standing well on the World's Game 1 leaderboards. That's a 6 minute and 4 second time. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know what it is now, but I think it's sixth or 7th. It's doing pretty solid considering that there's like about 40 runs on the World's Game 1 leaderboard. Eighth place. Okay, yeah. They've been dropping slowly because there have been some new runners recently, like myself and Schmoovid, and also Stevo recently got sub 6. I say recently, that was like several months ago now, close to a year maybe. Oh, Raisin got a 601? Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Right, I was going to reset this run anyway, so that does that. Honestly, World's Game 2 is probably one of the easiest games to get a world record on right now. But it's also like the most annoying game, so that's probably why not many people are running it. Frame says, easiest to get world record, question mark? Out of the main categories of the 4 games. Oh no. I was talking about World's Game 2. When I said easiest to get world record, I was talking about World's Game 2. Definitely not World's Game 1. I agree, it is the most optimized. Although I thought afterwards though, I was thinking like World's Game 2.1 is actually a lot less optimized. But if you just take the main categories, World's Game 1, World's Game 2 pauseless, Was This Game 3, any percent glitchless. Was This Game 4, any percent glitchless. Out of those main categories, I would say probably Was This Game 2 is the easiest world record to get. Possibly Was This Game 3, they're both pretty similar. The tool-assisted speedrun for Was This Game 1 is 4:57, and the world record's 5:14, so that's 17 seconds. So yeah, it's pretty close. Oh boy, we're cutting it fine here. I was a bit slow getting the key. I think I'm still on the same cycle, but I was a bit slow getting the key, so we almost died there. Yeah, we didn't lose any time though, so that's fine. Just living on the edge a little bit, just to keep things interesting. Oh, that's bad. Ah, not quite, not quite. Yeah, Aaron's 5:14 is the current world record that was set last year, I'm pretty sure. And it's pretty darn good. It's pretty darn amazing. It uses all kinds of crazy fast strats. And Aaron said that he thinks probably 5:12 or 5:13 would be possible for a human, but I don't think he's planning to run it in the near future. Ah, that's alright, we'll do the backup strat. Nice. Dimitri says, how much does it lose, the backup? It actually doesn't lose anything. It's just that, deathless strat. Yeah, it pretty much is. It's pretty much exactly the same, except it's just more difficult. So usually I try and go for the other one, but then if I miss it, then I go for the backup. That's it does lose a little bit if I only get one of the coins at the bottom, but it's sometimes you can get two if you do it correctly. So, and sometimes when I do the other strat, I miss one of the coins anyway. So you know. Thanks for the support, Unknown Rager. We'll get there, we'll get there. Unfortunately, we've been a bit stuck on level 1 today. But, we will get there. Well, Frames, when are we gonna see you? When are we gonna see you stream World's Best Game 4? Let's get it going. Dimitri says every stream you do ends up with a larger amount on level 1. That's interesting. That's that makes sense because more resets. Yeah, Frames sure is the World's Best Game 4 OG. Unknown Rager says, more perfection, more time. Yeah, that's about it, right? Until today, I would have been okay with like 1 death on level 1, but no more of that. And like 5 streams ago, I would have been okay with like 3 or 4 deaths on level 1. So the more optimized you get, the longer it takes to actually get what you're after. We're still setting PBs fairly frequently though, which I'm pretty happy about. Okay, good start. Not quite, not quite. Oopsie. Okay. Sometimes I press escape when I'm trying to pause, but then I forget that that actually just leaves full screen instead of actually pausing, so. Extreme weather, sunny, 16 degrees. That sounds hectic. Secret code? Tell me the secret code, please. Oh, not that again. Wait, what happened? I'm a bit confused. Was it when I minimized the game? Afterwards. Oh, weird. Oh well, it was gone now, then that's alright, I guess. Oh. Alright, now let's not miss our breath on the right side here. There we go. Yeah, we haven't even made it to level 3. Let's change that. Good pace, good pace. Ah! Nah, this is no good, is it? No good, no good. I swear that's giving me more trouble than it was before. Which is, like, really annoying. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how it feels. Science says half of the stream is going to be resets. The whole stream has already been resets. That's where we're at right now. Was that the second time in a row on that area? Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's caused a lot of resets today. Dimrom says 2 hours of level 1. You know what? I should have titled the stream 2 hours of level 1 and everyone would have been so excited to tune in. Oh, 2 hours of level 1. Yes, please. I haven't got enough of level 1. Give me 2 hours of level 1. Alrighty. Good start, as usual. Dimrom says I would be excited for that though. Well, I'm glad because that's what you just got. This is it right here. This is it. So, you know, enjoy yourself. Enjoy it while it lasts, because soon enough we'll be on to level 2. And you'll never see level 1 again. Bottom screen. Oh yeah, I can see the bottom screen glitching out there. Oh, that's weird. Next time I reset, I'll just check my OBS settings and just see if I can work out what's going on there. It might be showing Google Chrome by accident because I have got Google Chrome set up on my scene for when I watch videos. Yeah, I know it fixed itself before, but if it's happening again, it means there must be some problem. Anyway, it's not a big issue, so we'll keep doing this run, but when I reset, I'll try and remember to fix it. What am I talking about when I reset? This run is not going to be reset. This is the World's Best Game 4 in 0 Deaths by Danica. There is no resetting going on here. That's right, this is the sub-29 Deathless world's first. Ah! That darn key. Look at this gap here. If only I could just jump over that gap. No, not happening. Okay, let me check out what's going on here. Okay, it can't be Chrome because Chrome is hidden. So I really have no idea. Oh well, we'll just have to leave it. Frame says, maybe you could jump over it. Yeah, I couldn't find the jump key. Couldn't find the jump key, unfortunately. Maybe it's OBS glitching out. Camille says it looks like a squished level from World's Best Game. Oh, Dimrom says you can with resize glitch. Good point, I didn't think of that. A2 death strat. Yeah, except that it involves dying and it doesn't involve saving time. So it's more just like death. It's not really any strat to it. Yeah, we haven't made it past 10 minutes. The furthest we made it was into level 2 once. And then we just had a silly death in the void. So let's see if we can do better. Backup time. Oh. Okay. I probably shouldn't, but I'm just going to reset there. Just a bit of an awkward C2 all around. Yeah, I might be over resetting. But what can I say? I'm a perfectionist. Did lose 2 seconds though, which is like if we want to get sub 29, we've only got 6 seconds to spare. That's like a third of our available time loss just zapped away with a silly mistake like that, you know, so. Nice. Yeah, at this stage I would reset if I got a death on the death strat, just because, like, what I'm really going for here is deathless. Rodrigo's here. Welcome to the stream, Rodrigo. We are attempting to beat World's Best Game 4 in 0 deaths. And so far we've got 0 deaths. So, you know, how hard can it be? We've only got 27 minutes to go. Yes, Dimrom, this is the run. This is it right now. Oh no, Cyan, don't make me imagine it. Oh no, don't make me imagine it. For real though, I feel like when I get to level 5 Deathless, I feel like I'm probably going to choke in level 5. Probably not in C1, but somewhere. Yes, Unknown Rager, because no one in the chat has died, have they? I don't see any deaths for the people in chat. So, you know, you guys are deathless too, unless you start playing the game while you're watching the stream and then you die, which would be a stupid thing to do because then you wouldn't be able to claim the glory for beating the game deathless. So that's all there is to it. Whew, that was a close one. Take your time. I don't know what that means. I'm a speedrunner. I don't know. I don't understand what that means. Oh, come on now. Yeah, I'm trying to get it. It's kind of a dual. It's kind of a dual goal, right? It's like, yeah, I want to get deathless, and I also want to get a world record. I want to do them both at once. That's the plan here. So I don't want to diminish my accomplishment by using easy strats. Even though that would still be an achievement, I feel like I'm so close to doing it with my current strats that yeah, that's right. I'll just wait until there's some randomly changed bits in my memory and it just teleports me to the finish with 0 deaths. Val says you probably wouldn't be used to going slow. That's the other thing, right? Because I could learn slower strategies, but they would probably actually be less consistent unless I practice them a lot. Yeah, exactly. I might die more often. I don't know if that would necessarily work frames, but sure, something like that. For every level. Also, I don't know if it works like that in the World's List Game 4. Unknown Ranger says you should use it to get faster. Oh, I see. That was related to a different comment you had. Okay, I'll have to read that later, because I need to look at the screen right now. Have you heard of CRISPR? It's technology that might let us change our DNA. I should use it to get faster. I'm not going to change my DNA to get faster. That sounds interesting. I haven't heard about that. But it's a pretty hot topic of scientific research at the moment, right? In fact, it has been for like 50 years or more. Ever since we kind of worked out how DNA works, we're always trying to genetically enhance ourselves or change our DNA. Genetically enhance your fingers to mash 60 times per second. Hyperspeed stuff in Celeste. I mean, if you could mash 60 times per second, that would make you godly in lots of games. Can people do 60 CPS? I mean, I wouldn't know really, but I thought the limit was probably like 30 or 40. Ah, that darn key. Val says people can get 50 plus with drag clicking. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. My CPS is like 15 if I absolutely... I mean, I don't use any technique, but, you know. Whoa. That's a thing that's happened to me before. You clip the wall and it tries to wall push you, I think. But because the platform's moving in the opposite direction, it counteracts your movement, and so you actually don't go anywhere. Kind of interesting, really. Alright, we're still being pretty sluggish in level 1. Let's see if we can... We gotta get a run going before the end of the stream. Okay, nice. Unknown Rager says, that spot where you're waiting in the bottom right of B2 is the perfect time to read chat. Yeah, it's a pretty neat spot. There's a couple of good spots in this game for reading chat, which is nice. I feel like World's This Game 1, 2, and 3 don't really have many good waiting points where you can afford to do that. What's this game 1? Level 17, level 19. I mean, level 19 is only 3 seconds long, so... I mean, yeah, you can read it a little bit, but... And level 17, I guess you could, but you still need to concentrate for most of it. There's a small pause at the beginning, but it's not that long. Whereas, that pause in B2 is like 7 seconds. 7 or 8 seconds, so... And there's lots of spots throughout the run where you can do that. Okay, this is the run. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Nice, nice. We made it though. Now we've got to concentrate because there's still plenty of hard stuff ahead. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of rooms where you can't read chat. Most of level 4 and 5. And also, at this stage, I don't really read chat in level 4 and 5 anyway because I need to concentrate. Oh, I almost missed that coin. Frame says 5C3 is one of the best rooms to read chat. Totally. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, Val says you get that 2-second cutscene. That's right. Man, if you can be relaxed enough to read chat during that cutscene, you know that you're chill. Because usually at that point I am absolutely 100% focused. Alright, let's go, let's go. Let's make something out of this. Oh, hey, go away, go away. Okay. Sorry about that, it's kind of hard to explain, but anyway, we messed that up. That's okay. We will, Okay, we'll do one more run. Oh, not that again. Okay, this will be the last run. When I said that last time, we got a PB, so you know I'm kind of hoping we can get some positive jinxing going on here. So this will be the last run, whether it's good or bad. But even if we don't get a run going here, it's time to take a break because there's only so much World's Best game I can play without losing focus. Yeah, you're right, Unknown Ranger. It was a world record, but I like to sort of promote speedrunning as more being about competing against yourself rather than being competing against others. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love a good leaderboard and competition, but I think there's a bit too much focus in the speedrunning community on world records and being the best and all of that. And there's a lot of fun to be had just competing against yourself and lowering your own time. And that's kind of part of my motivation behind these streams is kind of like a bit of behind the scenes of, you know, what speedrunning involves. Because 99% of the time when you see speedrun, you just see like the final product. And this kind of gives you a bit of an idea of what goes into making that. Frame says, I don't care about being the best, I hate being the worst. I don't quite get that, because you're in second place, right? And even if you were in last place on the leaderboard, it doesn't make you the worst, because you're still better than everyone else who hasn't submitted. So, just saying. Yeah, it would be so hard to be the worst, it would almost be a feat in itself, worth recognizing. You know what? I'll keep going. We said no resets, and we didn't die, so I'll keep going. See if we can get Deathless, or PB or something. I am really, like, confused about that area, though, because I really do feel like we got worse at it, even though we practiced it, which is not a good feeling. Oh, look at that clutch coin grab. That was so close. Oh, that was that was terrible. It would have been alright if we got the key, but we missed the key too. Okay, serious time. Emil says, imagine if the levels are in reverse order. Yeah, if they were, I would definitely not be using strats this tight on level 1. Like, I think that's important to consider, actually, because, like, all of my hard, or most of my hardest strats are on level 1, but that part of the reason why I chose to adopt those strats is because they're at the beginning of the run. Like, there's time save I could be doing on level 4, for example, that I've chosen not to. And that has in large part to do with the fact that it's towards the end of the run. Okay, Deathless level 1. Only 4 more levels to go. Let's make it happen. Yeah, Unknown Ranger, we lost some time in a couple of places, that's why it was 4 seconds behind. Oh. Yeah, it's level 3. What's this magic? Might keep going to see if we can get a PB, because we're on good pace. Jacob says, "What did I miss? You missed the death of our deathless run." You missed a whole bunch of level 1, a little bit of level 2, and now we're on level 3 for the first time the whole stream. Frame says maybe you can still get deathless if you play well. Oh, I wish. I wish. Yeah, the coins come from the diamond room. Diamonds are worth 100 coins. And, yeah. Ooh, that's a nasty one. This room is tricky, but usually I get it alright. Yeah, it's a nasty time loss. I'll check our split into level 4 and see whether it's worth continuing. And Jacob says 332 shiny objects. Science says reset. No, no, no. This is a no reset run. Resetting is banned. Resetting is not allowed. Two paints. Good point, good point. Frame says, can you quickly end the stream? I have other things to do. You don't have to stay and watch. Nothing amazing's gonna happen. Wink. Yeah, you're right, Unknown Ranger. There's not really much point in diamonds. Yeah, 17 seconds, and we've got like 18 seconds to spare, so we could PB by like 1 second. Yeah, the hitbox is bigger. The hitbox is bigger. Yeah, it is, but like, it doesn't really make that much difference. Especially since, here's an interesting thing, diamonds are never actually in like an area. Like, when I say, what I mean is they're never like mixed in with the enemies like the coins are. Like, take this room for example, there's 12 coins on the left, 12 coins on the right, which are like in the enemy area, and then the 5 diamonds at the top are just on their own. And I'm pretty sure the diamonds, I suppose 3C3 from level 3, kind of, technically speaking, the enemies go up there, but it's not really an enemy area. Okay, now, I said it was no resets, I said it was the last run, but I've just got to do one more. I've just got to do one more, because I feel like we're so close. One more run, no resets, this is the last one for real. 4C1. Oh, yeah, okay, you're right. You're right, I didn't think about 4C1. Yeah, that's probably the closest example. That's the reason why I brought it up, because you're talking about the hitbox. And so, if they're not really near any enemies, the hitbox doesn't really matter too much, because you've got plenty of time to grab it. That was kind of my thinking. Oh, you noticed the hitbox in 4C1? I feel like I just noticed the hitbox just everywhere. I mean, they've got a bigger sprite too, and the hitbox sort of reflects that. Yeah. Yeah, I also just realized 4D2, the 4D2 diamond is kind of immersed in the enemies as well. So maybe my assessment was not really very fair. Alright, next death is the end of the stream. that might motivate me to actually concentrate here. We'll see. Ah, Jacob says in the SWF file there's a green sprite that represents the hitbox of coins, diamonds, and doors. That's interesting. Bamil says, I think it only serves to seem intimidating when you're playing the game for the first time. Yeah, that's it, right? It's kind of like a cross between intimidating and epic and like, something like that. Aesthetics. That's the other word I was looking for. Unknown Rager, if you try to deconstruct the World Sus Game 3 plot, you will find it falls apart very, very quickly. I mean, if you pay attention to the speech bubbles, you realize that the dot that lets you free is obviously being gullible, right? And then he realizes his mistake and then lies to try and cover it up. So it makes sense. The answer is he's just gullible. I mean, you have to be pretty gullible to look at something that's a different shape and color than you, who tells you they're your brother, and then just say, oh yeah, sure, of course. The player just has really low quality settings. That's it, I'm afraid. That is it. Let me just quickly read some chat. Mill says, well, to do the ancestry test, he would have to let him out, in which case he could still escape. Yeah, that's true, because what the enemy says is, come hug me, right? He doesn't say go to the exit, right? He wants to have a family reunion. Jacob says, ever notice that the World's First Game as the World's First Game series progresses on, the characters get more and more developed? In the World's First Game 1, it's just a red square collecting yellow circles and avoiding the blue ones. What development happens in the World's First Game 2? Oh, the Pac-Man animation. That's a cool animation, I like that. Yeah. I think World's First Game 3 has the best menu screen, and then World's First Game 2 is probably the next best because of the animations. Unfortunately, the animation patterns never show up in the actual game. It would be kind of cool if they were snippets from actual levels from the game. Yep, Cyan's got an F in the chat. It is an F for today. It will have to be another day. In the World's First Game 4, the cube gets more developed, right? Because he has this guy, right? Because he has the animations. But the enemies, the enemies don't do anything. They don't say anything. What's This Game 3 has the most plot. Also, What's This Game 3 has the longest cutscene. None of the other games actually have, like, actual cutscenes. Like, apart from when you collect a key. What's This Game 3 is the only one that actually has, like, a story-based cutscene. Anyway, Frames, you can go ahead and do whatever else it was you needed to do, because we are going to end it here. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Better luck next time, hey? I'll see you later.